Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of Management 422. I hope wherever you are in the United States, you are warm and not in the path of this impending snowstorm we're supposed to get here on the East Coast. It is super cold, and they keep saying lots of snow or no snow. So we'll either have 0 inches or, 2 feet of snow by the weekend. So I hope wherever you are that you are safe and that you are warm and that you are able to make some progress on our course. I am working through your assignments right now and am giving feedback to you. And if you haven't had a chance yet, if your assignment is graded, go back, read my comments. Let me know if you have any questions about how things are being graded or how you can continue to improve. The goal isn't just to get concepts right. It's not just to, remember the names of a bunch of terms, but actually to become confident in this content and be able to apply it in your current workplace or future workplace in order to be a better manager. At the end of the day, you're going to work in an organization more than likely with other people. You might be tasked with leading a team. You might emerge as a leader even if you aren't filling that role in an official capacity. And these practices will help you bring people together, help improve their performance, help ensure that they're going to be committed, and at the end of the day, better meet the objectives of the organization. So I'm not foolish enough to think that everyone will leave this class and remember every single concept. But I do want you to sort of embrace the spirit of organizational behavior and really take away the key points and to work through what this content is telling you about what matters to employees and how we get them to perform their best and how we get them to stay. So this week, there are 2 chapters. It just happens to be one of the weeks where there's more work than other weeks. There are 2 chapters. We're covering chapter 2 and chapter 3. So please make sure that you've allocated enough time between now and the end of the weekend to work through both modules. Whenever we have weeks where there are 2 chapters, you'll know there's a quiz for each chapter. So there's a quiz for chapter 2 and a quiz for chapter 3. And then there's one assignment. So one assignment focused on either of the chapters. And this week it happens to be focused on different dimensions of job performance. I've really tried to be intentional this semester about reducing the workload for students so that you can be more engaged with the work and that you'll have fewer assignments overall, but are able to put more energy and effort into those assignments so you're not just cramming to get things done. So I do want you to know that I have very intentionally put together the assignments and assessments for this class where I feel like you're actually able to learn and retain the information. It's online, but I do have expectations that you'll learn, and I want you to get something out of this class. And at the same amount of time, I'm not trying to burn you out, and I'm not trying to just give you work that is, taking up time without actually giving you anything in return. I hope you feel that. And I would love your feedback on it to let me know if this is a good mix, if it's working for you. So if there's anything I can do to support you, as always, reach out, send me an email. I prefer if you actually email me at my mail.wvu.edu email. Sometimes things get stuck in my Mix account, but you can send me a message through the eCampus. You can set up a time to meet with me by Zoom. I'm here to support you in this class, throughout your academic career, and in your upcoming and future careers. So whatever I can do to support you, let me know. I do just want to conclude by saying I'm reading through your assignments, and I absolutely love the news articles you all found and the effort you put in, and you really rose to the spirit of the assignment, and I appreciate that about you so much. You've really found some things that have made me think about how the nature of work is changing, how the environment technologically and politically and just from like a worker norm standpoint has shifted, and that is changing how we think about work, and it's changing how we do work. And I've learned so much from the news articles you all have found, and it's been really enjoyable for me to see a little bit more about what you found interesting and to pay attention to your insights, because you've really had some great thoughts and perspectives on the content so far. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being diligent and completing the assignment, responding to your peers. It makes it so much more enjoyable for everybody, I think. So sincerely love everything you're doing. And, we're really in the thick of it now. We've got the first week out of our way. We're moving into more of a normal cadence for the course. And, it's important to stay up to date and stay on top of the work, because these shortened classes, if it's easy to fall behind, but a lot harder to catch up. So if you are experiencing any kind of challenges at all, let me know so I can support you early on and we can come up with a plan together. So have a wonderful week ahead. Stay warm. Hopefully you're not buried in snow. And also, maybe it's an excuse sometime to stay in and take care of ourselves if we have the opportunity and the privilege to do so, to kind of hunker down and just rest, recharge, and get ready for, what's to come. So thank you all. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk soon. Bye.